In this session, we will be focusing on the preparation of flexible budget. We've already seen that flexible budget is a budget which is prepared for different levels of activity, and then we're really not sure how the real-time situations or how the real-time circumstances will turn out to be for a business. So the business, as backup plans, they will have multiple budgets which will be created, and then they will have this prepared. So in that note, let us start off with, so what happens is flexible budget is a budget which changes with the level of activity. Okay, so it changes with the level of activity. So you were planning for 500, suddenly there was a need, you have to, from 500 you had to modify that to 1000. So that is a flexible budget. Now, talking a little bit about flexible budget is, here what happens is multiple budgets will get prepared. In the back end, what the management would do is management would line up multiple budgets. And then what they would be doing is that, the multiple budgets would be prepared, and depending on the real-time circumstances, they will end up adopting one of the budgets. Then speaking a little bit more, the management of the business will select a suitable budget based on the need or based on the circumstance of the organization. They would end up selecting one of the budgets. So for example, month of May, the business is really not sure how situation. So they might have a budget prepared for 100 units. They might have a budget prepared for 1000 units. They might have a budget prepared for 10,000 units. So in May, when depending on how the real-time circumstances or situations are, one of the budget would be selected and it will get implemented. So that's about flexible budget. Then we spoke about costs in a company. Okay, we will be talking about the three types of costs in a company. So there are three types of costs in a company. First is fixed cost. Fixed costs are those costs which does not change with the level of activity. Whether you produce 1 unit or whether you produce 100 units, this cost will remain the same. There will not be any change in the cost. Such kind of costs are called as fixed costs. Then you have variable cost. So what happens in variable cost is that the cost varies with the level of output. Here, depending on how the circumstances are unfolding for you, you will end up changing, or the cost will keep changing. So best example for fixed cost will be rent, the rent that you're paying for your premises. Whether you produce 1 lakh or whether you produce 100, the rent that you have to pay to the landlord would remain the same. There will not be any change in that. Now let's talk about raw material. Raw material will depend on your level of activity. If you produce more, you will have to definitely buy more raw material. If you produce less, you will have to buy less raw material. So that's an example of variable cost. Then you have semi-variable cost. So in semi-variable cost, what happens is certain portion of the cost is fixed, irrespective of the level of activity, irrespective of the level of output. You must produce, or there is this fixed there. Then you have the variable portion. So variable portion, what will happen is it will depend on the level of activity. So that variable component will depend on the level of activity. So that is what is meant by semi-variable cost. So one best example that I can give you for semi-variable cost is the remuneration paid for people in your sales department. Compensation paid for people who are working or who are engaged in your sales department. So usually people who are working in sales, they will have a fixed component. In their salary, in their remuneration, they will have a fixed component. So whether they sell 10 units or whether they sell 1 unit, that fixed component will get paid to them. Then they will have an incentive component. So that incentive component would be linked with their performance. So depending on how well they perform, if they sell more, they will get more incentive. If they sell less, they will get less incentive. So that is what is meant by semi-variable cost. Okay, that is what is meant by semi-variable cost. Now let's talk about the format of the flexible budget. Okay, let's talk about the format of the flexible budget. The format of flexible budget is very simple. You have particulars. Okay, then for each level of activity, you will have the figures which will be disclosed. So here, in terms of the figures, remember there will be two components that will be disclosed. One is cost per unit and the other is the total cost. So for each level of activity, you will have to end up selecting, or you will have to calculate, you will have to compute the cost per unit as well as the total cost. So here I've given you levels of activity as 100 and 1000. So for 100 units, how much is the cost per unit? How much is the total cost? For 1000 units, how much is the cost per unit? How much is the total cost? So this is how the flexible budget gets prepared. Okay, this is the preparation of the flexible budget. So depending on how the real-time situations or circumstances turns out to be, you will end up selecting one of the levels of the budget. Okay, so this is the preparation of the flexible budget.